I'm confused with you as well, Jeff.
It's 11 o'clock.
Wow, you
So
don't say.
I am going to get started with tribal. So welcome to tribal council. I'm going to allow some of the jury and some specs and whoever is here, and I'll be allowing them as they join the Zoom. So, all right, we're gonna get straight into tribal questioning. Actually, before I do that, I will reopen the breakout rooms just in case we need them tonight. Let's do 8, why not? All right, so I'm gonna start with Jonah, if you're there. Are you there, Jonah?
Yes.
Okay, good. So Jonah, congratulations again on winning individual immunity. You seem to have like a pretty big reaction after winning that challenge. You were celebrating. I don't know. You seemed very happy. You were definitely struggling. You definitely earned that one. Victor, who was the second to last person in the challenge, had an advantage, and you still beat him. So with that big celebration, being so happy, winning individual immunity, did you feel like you possibly needed it tonight?
I always think there's a chance that I need it. I mean, my name's come up a lot this season. It's always just really nice to have. My first one of the season, so I was definitely excited to win it. If I had lost it, would I have gone home? Maybe, maybe not. You never know in this game. It's always nice to have, though. I feel like because you can't go home, so obviously, like you're gonna most of the time you want to win individual immunity. So I was really happy to win it.
So Stallings, if we look at the last vote, it initially tied 5-5. On paper, you could probably guess and maybe assume that possibly there is a line drawn in the sands and there's possibly two sides going on. Is that a fair assumption to make, or am I wrong?
That's 100% a fair assumption to make. There's not like there was discussion in the revote about how people weren't flipping and how and that was the whole ordeal. There's no point in hiding it. So I mean, sides can't last forever, but sides are a thing in the game. I played a game once where it was sides for the entire thing. So people are trying to position themselves in the best spot. So I don't know if lines have been drawn for that night, for this tribal, for the next two tribals. That's just going to depend on when people want to switch things up and how, I guess.
So yeah, very interesting point. Rachel, I was gonna ask, there possibly are sides, while Stallings is saying that there are sides. How long do you think those sides are gonna last? Do they still exist tonight? Because Survivor is a very complex game. We're at the single digit point already. So people have to be definitely thinking about themselves and maybe not solely relying on the alliances that they have in this game.
I think that sides are gonna disappear soon. I think that it's more like blurred lines than sides. I just feel like people are willing to work with whoever they need to work with to get who they want out. It's about mutual targets.
All right, so if it's about mutual targets, I feel like you could associate that with voting blocks. So Hudson, do you think we're going to see like a new, birth of strategy going from sides and alliances to voting blocks from this point onwards?
Potentially. I think also like the past few days hasn't really been maybe a little bit about sides, but a big game changer isn't going from like sides to voting blocks. It also has to do with the duo dilemma now being gone. That also changes things up and can also like change up how we play this game and how each vote functions and goes throughout. So I think that has some like effect on this game as a whole as well, now that that's out.
So yeah, the dual dilemma, it's over already, done and over with that. However, looking at the previous votes, it's very likely that certain people have idols in the game. So Jeffrey, there hasn't been any idols played or anything like that since the dual dilemma or the merge. Do you think we could possibly see that tonight? And do you think there's going to be a shift in strategy focusing on those idols and possibly flushing them?
I mean, there's definitely possibilities. I mean, now that we're out of the duo dilemma phase, it kind of like opens up more options of targets and who to look at, because obviously some people didn't want to vote certain people because of the whole duo dilemma's twist. So I think this portion definitely opens up a new strategy, and we may or may not see idols. We never know. The game can come no surprise to anyone.
Of course, the game of Survivor is definitely full of many surprises. So Andy, Surprises, you could associate that with the term possibly blindside. That's going to be maybe a bad surprise for somebody. So do you think we're going to see a potential blindside?
I mean, I have a horrible feeling that, there's a couple of the names out there, and one of them might be me. One of them could be my girlfriend. If it happens, not a blindside. I'm not expecting any surprises for me because I mean tonight there really is no surprising me. Like I think I have a good idea of what is going on, even if it is a bad surprise.
And Isaiah, this is the comp I went home on in season 3, so I'm getting a little deja vu.
So Andy's saying he has a pretty good idea of possibly what's going to be happening tonight. Raise your hand if you agree, if you think you have a good idea what's going to happen. So some people are a bit iffy, not a lot of hands.
What was the question?
Raise your hand if you think you have a good idea what's going to happen tonight. Okay, nobody, not much.
This question's
All
a
right.
trap.
All right, I am done with tribal questioning. If anybody has anything to say, any conversations that need to be had in the breakout room, now is the time to do so. If not, we will head into the vote.
All right, Isaiah, I went home not only to this challenge in season 3, but also with the steal a vote in my pocket in season 3. So even if it's me tonight, I'd like to at least play my steal a vote and not go home with it again.
I can confirm this is a steal a vote advantage. This allows Rachel to steal anybody's vote. She gets to vote twice, preventing that person from voting. So Rachel, whose vote would you like to steal?
I think that tonight, I think this person is voting me. So I'm going to be stealing Hudson's vote tonight. I'm sorry.
All right, so Hudson, you cannot vote. Rachel, you can vote twice. Anything else? Okay, not hearing anything else. You guys already know the drill. Once I call your name, privately DM me the name of the person you want to vote out. That's it. You guys already know the drill. All right, Andy, you're up first. Raul, you're up. Rachel, you're up next. Victor, you're up. Stallings, you're up. Jonah, you're up. Jeffrey, you're up. All right, I received all the votes. Just give me a second. All right, I have received all of the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, I'm hearing nothing, so you guys already know the drill. Once I am done reading the votes, the decision is final. The person voted out will have a few moments to give their final words and they must leave the Zoom call immediately. I will read the votes. First vote, Rachel. Victor, that's one vote Rachel, one vote Victor. Hudson, that's one vote Hudson, one vote Victor, one vote Rachel. Jeffrey, that's one vote Jeffrey, one vote Rachel, one vote Victor, one vote Hudson. Jeffrey, that's two votes Jeffrey, one vote Rachel, one vote Victor, one vote Hudson.
God damn it.
Hudson, we're tied again. That's two votes Hudson, two votes Jeffrey, one vote Victor, one vote Rachel. Hudson, that's three votes Hudson, one vote Victor, one vote Rachel, two votes Jeffrey. Jeffrey, we're tied again. That's three votes Jeffrey, three votes Hudson, one vote Victor, one vote Rachel, one vote left. 16th person voted out of Survivor Conquest All-Stars and the 6th member of our jury. Hudson, 4, it's enough. Let's bring the torch. Hudson, the tribe has spoken. Do you have anything to say before you head out? Yours.
No, it's a good move. Like, fucking play your asses off. Did I expect it? A little. What, did I expect it enough to play my idol? Fuck no, I did not. So, especially you, Andy, you're a slick bastard. But no, good luck to all of you. I'm not bitter whatsoever. Good fucking shit is all I gotta say. So, doses.
Love you, man.
All right, see you, Hudson.
Give it back, Andy. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, bye.
Well, jury, everybody else you can leave. But congrats on making it to the final 8. You are one step closer, getting yourself to the end of this game. That seemed like a blindside for sure. Very tight vote, 4-3-1-1. That's all I have. So yeah, just you can stick around, leave, do whatever you want. That's it for tonight.
the awkward silence is back.